floor to stretch this lead out.
Here's Dampier. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
Here's Jennings. Count.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Outside Pierce. Over Harris. Green with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Booker kicks to Harden. Offensive rebound.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And so the New Jersey Nets take the series and will move on. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here's Jennings, rips down the breakaway slam.
And Jennings right there looking like he got shot out of a cannon, just flying down the court and taking advantage of a terrific opportunity.
The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Aldridge. Over Green. The rebound by Okafor.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For 3, Harris. Carroll with the rebound. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here's Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Carroll. Here's Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Cephalosha with it. Carroll passes to Smith. Here's Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Aldridge so good at shooting it as soon as he catches it. Great confidence in his stroke.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Smith against Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Jennings with the ball.
And the one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Here's Carroll. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. With some arc. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's why it counts to have a guy like Stuckey on your squad. He's fearless and relentless in attacking and always welcomes the and one chances.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good, Stuckey. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Smith. Pass to Thompson. Carroll kicks to Aldridge. Smith with it, guarded by Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
Smith hits them both.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Here's Stuckey. That's tipped. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Carroll. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for New Jersey. And he can't hit the second. Aldridge, the pass to Thompson. Aldridge dishes to Thompson. And Okafor with the block. Here's Stuckey. No good with the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Stuckey against Carroll. Lets a floater go. Good work there as it goes.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Here's Stuckey. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Thompson. Missed inside. Milwaukee in the lead. Carroll up top. He's covered by Thompson. Carroll kicks to Aldridge. Back to Carroll. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Okafor with the rebound. New Jersey has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Covered by Sefolosha. Stuckey passes to Green. Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
Smith outside. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And first timeout of the game called for New Jersey.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
New Jersey making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks. New Jersey has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Carroll after Emeka Okafor scored. Carter, the pass to Aldridge. Drops in the layup for 2.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Stuckey kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Carroll. Outside Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Well, New Jersey shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Stuckey. Lays it up off the glass. Stuckey's got 5 points so far.
And Stuckey, despite not being that big, he never backs down from an opportunity to get a basket inside. As long as he's in rhythm from there, count it.
Now here is Smith, and stolen by Stuckey. Pass to Korver. Stuckey against Carter. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Now Carroll. Now Smith. Aldridge left side. 4 on the clock. Okafor with the steal. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And a deep 3 from Korver. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 4. And the second. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for the Nets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And stolen by Malone. Korver finds Malone. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Bucks trail by 6. And here is Sefolosha. Still without a basket. The shot. Richardson, no luck. Well, New Jersey shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, like the energy that Stuckey brings to the court. Really taking off and throwing it down with some passion there.
Outside Williams. Sefolosha kicks to Richardson. Back to Sefolosha. And Sefolosha with the jam.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Sefolosha. Nets leading by 5. On the wing, Korver. Stuckey dishes to Korver. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
On the wing, Korver. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Stuckey. For the finish. Oh!
Man.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I tell you what, it's great to have somebody like Stuckey running the break. I mean, he gobbles up available space quickly and makes it happen when he's on the run.
Pass to Richardson. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Robinson. Korver with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Back to Korver. The 3 sinks the triple. Korver's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Some changes for New Jersey. Okafor is checked in for Malone. And Harris subbed in for Robinson. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Aldridge comes in for Sefolosha. Richardson kicks to Carter. Aldridge with a screen on Stuckey. Carter, that's good.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Stuckey. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. On the wing, Harris. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 11. Nobody near Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris passes to Korver. Thompson with it. Back to Korver. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta. Korver's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Carter kicks to Aldridge. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Excellent D there from Okafor. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. On the wing, Korver. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams sets a screen for Carter. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets leading by 14. Stuckey passes to Korver. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Korver's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Right side, Aldridge. To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds it.
And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Dante Green is checked in for New Jersey. Jennings comes in for Rodney Stuckey. Carroll for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. New Jersey has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Harris. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Korver kicks to Harris. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Carroll. Now here is Aldridge. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets leading by 15. Okafor, the pass to Harris. Outside for Korver. And it falls over the rim and in. 14 points for Kyle Korver.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith outside. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
Jennings, and the layup's good off the glass. Jennings has got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Korver passes to Green. Back to Korver. Launches it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 17.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Korver.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Stuckey outside. Pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Jennings. Stuckey for 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sefolosha with it. Picked up by Harris. Stuckey against Carroll. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you got to respect the hustle on the glass right there.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Smith for 3. Rebound, New Jersey. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Jennings with the ball. Now Smith defending. Harris passes to Jennings.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Aldridge kicks to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Smith finds Carroll. Outside Aldridge. Thompson, a screen on Green. Clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. Here's Thompson. Back to Carroll. Pass to Sefolosha. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Sefolosha. Shoots over Korver. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Green against Aldridge. On the wing, Korver. Rebounded by Sefolosha.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Aldridge taking his time here. Over Green. And the Bucks miss again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Korver, no luck.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Carroll kicks to Aldridge. Carroll against Korver. Carroll dishes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Thompson over Okafor. The shot by Thompson, no good. New Jersey leading by 18. Harris passes to Korver. And again, no good by New Jersey. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He doesn't usually fire from out there.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
Timeout called, the Nets. So for the Nets, Malone comes in for Emeka Okafor. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Kyle Korver. New Jersey has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it out to Jennings. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Sefolosha. Down low. Here's Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets leading by 15. Here's Jennings. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Carroll dishes to Sefolosha. Shoots over Jennings. Sefolosha's shot is good. Sefolosha's got 5.
Working over that medium range area.
Stuckey drives inside.
The tenacious drive to the hoop by Stuckey really causing the defense to scratch its head a bit. He's not easy to slow down.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Williams with the block. Carter looking around. Thompson sets the pick for Carter. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Count it. He's got 15.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Richardson outside. Carter outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game, and he makes the first.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Here's what New Jersey's going with right now. Klay Thompson comes in for Dante Green. And it's Korver in for Harris. Turioff, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Nets leading by 15. Here's Jennings. Here he goes. And the layup falls. Jennings has got 7 points in the game.
Man, it's great to see Jennings on the attack. I love watching this guy get after it. I mean, he gives you a lot of energy in how he gets to the rim.
Carter with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside for Korver. Stuckey up top. 17 points in the game. And the shot is good. 19 points for Stuckey.
And you know, when Stuckey is feeling it, he demands the ball as well he should. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who's always ready to lock and load.
Back to Carter. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shoots over Jennings. New Jersey with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside for Korver. No good with the triple. 1 second left. No good on the shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 16. And we're coming right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bucks trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Turioff. It's rebounded by Stuckey. Net shooting 43% for the game. Drives to the hoop. Robinson. Carter pulls it in. The Bucks shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. Richardson, no luck. New Jersey leading by 16. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Price against Stuckey. Misses in close. Bucks trail by 16. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Carter outside. Over in the corner, Price. It's good from long range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Stuckey against Price. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Really good focus from Stuckey that time. Feeling the hit, but keeping his concentration on the basket.
The Bucks call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Harris is checked in for New Jersey. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Price. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to listen in on Scott Skiles' huddle with his players. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. There's the lob for Harris. Stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Bucks on the break for three. Richardson. Rebounded by the Nets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Stuckey kicks to Thompson. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Carter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Richardson. That shot off the mark.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Bucks trail by 16. Now, here is Smith. Here's Thompson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Thompson with the bucket.
And, you know, Stuckey really puts some mustard, some heat on his passes, does a great job setting up his teammates.
Here's Carroll. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris misses.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Aldridge. Over Robinson. Aldridge's shot is good.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Harris, good.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Carroll passes to Carter. Thompson dishes to Carroll. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. From deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New Jersey Nets. 17-point game. Harris's shot is off.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Carroll passes to Smith. Pass to Carter. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
The Nets call time. And New Jersey making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Malone. Green comes in for Robinson. And it's Jennings in for Klay Thompson. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Carter. And the wide-open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bucks trail by 17. 1:53 left in the fourth. Smith sets the pick for Sefolosha. Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
For New Jersey, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And stolen by Aldridge. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And Thompson kicks to Sefolosha. Pass to Carroll. From deep. The rebound by the Nets. Jennings has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Nets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stuckey.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Harris. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Out to the wing. Turioff, the pass to Williams. At the top of the key, Cook. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Stuckey. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Harris. To the wing right side. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Stuckey. And here is Harris. And here's Green outside. Here's Okafor. Misses the shot. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know,
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Green. Outside Jennings. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now here's Carroll. Smith sets the pick for Carroll. That one's in, his first shot this game. Here's Stuckey. There's the drive. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
It's Carroll on the wing. He's guarded by Jennings. 6 to shoot to the right side. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you've got to push Aldridge out farther. I mean, he's too big and too skilled from this area.
Jennings finds Stuckey. That's tipped. And stolen by Aldridge. Smith against Green. Smith left side. Pass to Aldridge. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Emeka Okafor.
Well, if you're going to foul Aldridge, you've got to make it a hard one because you don't want to give him the and one chance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Aldridge.
And Aldridge's turnaround, Jay, for a guy of his size, is absolutely wicked. And he's also very effective down on that low block.
Now here's Stuckey. Outside, Green. And again, no good by New Jersey. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Carroll, and here's Smith. Cephalosha kicks to Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Harris.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Stuckey with it. Out to the right wing. Okafor, the pass to Stuckey. With the drive, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful. careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Now here's Carroll. Smith with a screen on Jennings. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Richardson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Smith, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. Stuckey outside. Shot to stop the run. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Richardson dishes to Aldridge. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Carroll. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 5. Right wing. Aldridge against Jennings. Misses from close range. Carroll with it. Outside Aldridge. Thompson in the corner. Aldridge kicks to Smith. Pass to Carroll. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
Losing him with the bounce. Those moves take years to perfect. He's put a lot of time into his craft.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. New Jersey has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Stuckey. Good work defensively by Richardson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
Stuckey drives inside. Aldridge against Harris. Back to Stuckey. Pass to Jennings. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Okafor missed. Bucks leading by 10. Smith kicks to Carroll. Here's Thompson. Now Carroll. He has 5. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 7 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Richardson against Thompson. To the middle. Leaps for it. Now here is Smith. Defense right on him. The shot by Thompson, no good. Nets trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harris finds Jennings. Out to Thompson to end the drought. And again, no good by New Jersey.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Here's what New Jersey's going with right now. Dante Green is checked in for Okafor. Malone comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korver in for Brandon Jennings. Now here is Carter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good with the fallback jumper. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bucks lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Malone, the pass to Korver. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Williams. Here is Turioff. Still scoreless. To the paint. Out to Carter. New Jersey with the rebound. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight. Undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Houston. Korver kicks to Malone. Back to Korver. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's Sefolosha. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the screen. Richardson gets a wide open look. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Robinson's checked in for New Jersey. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Price is checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Thompson.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Korver passes to Robinson. Back to Korver. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Richardson. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Richardson kicks to Turioff. Back to Richardson. Over Robinson. Richardson, no luck. New Jersey has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Jason Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Woo-hoo! Grown man ball there. Converts through the whistle. That's nice.
So New Jersey ends up going with a whole new group. Milwaukee also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Turioff. And Aldridge is subbed in for Price.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. That sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the Nets making a change here. Korver's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Korver for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Milwaukee making a switch here. Stuckey passes to Korver. Over Smith. Korver, no luck.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Thompson dishes to Carroll. Pass to Aldridge. And here's Carroll. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Stuckey against Richardson. Stuckey kicks to Corver. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Corver's got it back down to within single digits for New Jersey. Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Okafor. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's why it counts to have a guy like Stuckey on your squad. He's fearless and relentless in attacking and always welcomes the and one chances.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Milwaukee.
Hey, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Pass to Sefolosha. Here's Smith, guarded by Corver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Now that's an aggressive play by Smith, not backing off because of the coverage.
And Josh Smith drops them both. Nets trail by 8. Here's Stuckey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, you know, for a guard, Stuckey leaps up for these dunks. He's a really pretty good athlete.
Aldridge with a screen on Jennings. Here's Carroll. Nice touch on the bank shot. Carroll's got 9.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Jennings passes to Stuckey. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Carroll. 9 points in the game so far. Aldridge looking for an opening. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Timeout called the Nets. Tobias Harris is checked in for Kyle Korver. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Stuckey against Sefolosha. Stuckey can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 8. Now here's Carroll. It's rebounded by Stuckey. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. The shot from the low post is good. 11 points in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sefolosha. Back to Carroll. Aldridge finds Smith. Clock at 4. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Thompson, no good. Timeout called. The Nets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It's stolen by Smith. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Korver.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Carroll passes to Aldridge. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Okafor with the steal. Carroll against Jennings. Stuckey outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Stuckey is just one of those bucket makers. He's an all-around offensive player. When he's connecting like this, you have to keep feeding him the ball.
Bounce pass from Carroll. Aldridge dishes to Smith. Over Harris. Smith, no luck. Nets trail by 4. Stuckey left side. And stolen by Sefolosha. Smith with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Carroll finds Thompson. Now here is Sefolosha. Aldridge up on top. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Sefolosha. Over Stuckey. Sefolosha misses. Stuckey drives inside. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Sefolosha. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And it's Carroll in the corner. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Smith right side. Back to Carroll. Sefolosha passes to Aldridge. Sefolosha with it. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look, that's what it takes to succeed inside. Grit and determination.
The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He hits the second from the line. Timeout called the Nets. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for New Jersey. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jennings kicks to Korver. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Korver's got it all tied up now for New Jersey. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the field. It's Carroll on the wing. He's guarded by Jennings. And Carroll gets it to go.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Jennings against Carroll. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jennings no good on the free throw.
And the one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. The lead is 2. Jennings dishes to Korver. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the jam by Sefolosha.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Sefolosha finds Carroll. Now Thompson. Bucks passing it around. Carroll with it. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed. From point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now Carroll, after Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Thompson. Smith against Harris. Thompson passes to Aldridge. On the wing, Sefolosha. Carroll for 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jennings drives in. Outside Korver over Cephalosha. And again, no good by New Jersey. Bucks leading by 6. Now Carroll. There's a minute. At 47 left in the third. Here's Cephalosha. Down low. And Aldridge slams it in.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's denied. And he recovers it. And he gets the bucket. Korver's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And a new group in for the Nets. Malone's checked in for Okafor. Robinson comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Kyle Korver. Now here is Carter. Smith sets the pick for Richardson. They get the rebound. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
And that's a foul called on Ronny Turiaf. That's his first foul. Quentin Richardson's checked in for the Bucks. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Stuckey. He's got 15. And the layup's good off the glass. Stuckey's got 17 now.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Carter, the pass to Richardson. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 9.
And Stuckey, a physical guard, someone who's not afraid of the contact on the way up.
The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got his second bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Good on the shot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top, leading by... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Nets trail by 7. Outside Korver. Pass to Thompson. Back to Korver. Williams against Robinson. Here's Korver for 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Back to Price. Carter outside. Turiaf dishes to Price. 6 to shoot. Carter outside. Rebound New Jersey.
you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here's Korver from the arc, and Turioff pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Price. Stolen. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Korver, no luck.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by Williams, no good. The Nets call time.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be.
Checked in for Price. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in on Avery Johnson talking with his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stuckey kicks to Green. High post shot. Stuckey can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 4. Williams in the post, working on Okafor. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Jennings passes to Okafor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, I love seeing Stuckey earn these types of foul calls. He's smart, he's tough, he's physical, and uses his body well to draw contact.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Aldridge, he's checked in for Ryan Hollins. Williams finds Richardson. Aldridge with a screen on Stuckey. Richardson, good.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Jennings looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Turioff.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
New Jersey making a switch here. Korver's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee leading by 4. Carroll passes to Aldridge. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Jennings kicks to Korver. Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Richardson for 3. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. Smith kicks to Carroll. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Smith with it. And Smith with the stuff.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
On the wing, Green. Korver kicks to Jennings. He takes it in. Outside for Korver. They get it again. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets call time. So for the Nets, Thompson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Here is Stuckey. Pass to Okafor. Outside Korver. Korver missing again. Milwaukee leading by 5. Smith the pass to Thompson. And here is Aldridge. Smith on the wing. Outside Aldridge. Here's Thompson. It's Aldridge high post. Just 4 to shoot. Smith on the wing. For the 3. Rebound New Jersey. Okafor's got 8 rebounds in this game. Korver finds Thompson. Now Green. Thompson outside. The 3 from Korver. Thompson with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Smith against Korver. Shot from 16. Okafor with the rebound. The Nets call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Jennings. Okafor inside. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Okafor missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. To the inside. Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Hey, you know, sometimes it just feels like every single shot Korver takes is going in, especially the clutch and big ones.
And how about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact down low.
Jennings dishes to Stuckey. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Outside Korver. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Bucks ball. It's a 5-point game. Sefolosha finds Carroll. In the corner, Smith with it. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was diverted on other things, I guess. Not the timeout situation for sure. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Stuckey for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. Nine seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Good, another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one.